Hello gamers, this is DNH and welcome back to SkyBlock Quickcarpet. So, I have a lot of things to show you, I guess. I probably have another whole set of, yeah, I do. I've been converting a lot of villagers, which is great. It's been a little bit, you'll see, you saw in my last video I got a beacon going and you see status effects, several of them just moved away. If I move over here, actually B shows the range of the beacons, so the two, yeah, so that's one of the beacons. Anyway, I have a second beacon, although the one with the haste is really just a temporary thing that I'm testing out. I made a tree farm. Anyway, I've been converting a lot of villagers. I've been doing a lot. So I had a backlog of videos that was probably had gotten to 2 or 3 weeks long. So it's been a couple weeks since I've recorded. I think there's still one video that's going to go up, I guess tomorrow, that you haven't yet seen. But I'm not quite as backlogged as I was. So you saw basically I have all of these book guys pretty much. I think I added a few more. One of the things that I did was I added a bunch of these guys, the Masons. They trade. I didn't think about this. I don't have access to clay balls or to making clay blocks, but I can buy bricks and make brick things. And then these guys sell either glazed or normal terracotta. And so really I've started making these guys to try to get access to all 16 different varieties each of the glazed and the normal terracotta. I'm not there yet. And in fact, I mean, I've made a lot of these guys all the way up and down here. And I'll probably need to extend it actually over to here. Do you know about the melon? I don't even know if you know about the melon farm. Anyway, okay. So yeah, I need to work on getting each of the varieties of that. Now, I have, these guys will all trade melon, and many will trade pumpkins. I'd like to get it eventually where I fill this up and most of them trade that. So I made these farms. I guess let me show it to you from this perspective. So you come in to one of these things, and then on one side is on that side is pumpkins, and on that side is melons. Okay, and you might have heard it. There's a hopper minecart that goes underneath these things, and each time one grows, basically pistons knock it off, and then the hopper minecart picks it up, and so there's rows there, and then the minecart extends under here and goes into there, so there's more pumpkins. And then this thing, you'll see the carts come up into here, and there you go. If there was anything in that hopper minecart, this would have activated, locking that minecart there. It would have dropped it in that hopper into a chest that feeds other chests. So you kind of heard it there, like it trapped that minecart very briefly. And it doesn't last very long. It just traps them long enough that they can unload anything that they have in there. So these go around, and then it comes into here. So this is one set of melons, and then I just take them and convert them into the normal melons. And then this is both sets of pumpkins, so on either side it'll drop off those pumpkins. And then here's the other set of melons, same thing. And then again, here are pumpkins, and I can go up here, same thing. I mean, that's just the other side of the thing. And just this, see, you saw they activated, so it knocked that pumpkin off, and then eventually the hopper minecart, yeah, will pick up a pumpkin. Okay, so, I don't know if this is better or worse for lag. I'm just trying to try a little something different with that. So, anyway, and then I have a bunch. This is, I need to fill up these guys too to get more of those. So the next thing that I worked on was a tree farm. And so this is the outside of that building that you saw, and I haven't decorated it that much. Just it was all spruce for a while, and I added in some of the spruce logs. And I don't know, brick fireplace. I was just goofing around. I bought some brick stuff, and then there's a fireplace. So then I made this area, and I probably could just pillar up over here. I thought about climbing the pyramid. I might actually do that at some point. But so this is a pretty big area where it's trees. Okay. So you have birch, you have oak, and those are like 7 blocks high, those half slabs, so that it restricts from big trees growing. Then you have jungle trees that are 1-bys, and those are like 9 blocks high or so it restricts those from growing. And then you have the acacia wood, and then you have the spruce. Then there's I'll go over there, but then it goes to the dark oaks that you can see, and then it goes to the 4x4 or 2x2 rather jungle trees, and then 2x2 spruce way over there. So you see the main light, and I added a haste beacon. I wanted haste, and it doesn't make harvesting perfect, but it does make it a little bit faster. So I might put like 2 haste beacons. One won't cover this whole thing. I might put 2 of them kind of underground and have something that activates them when I want to harvest and not. I wanted to test it out to make sure that it actually helped. And at first I thought that it didn't. I first thought it didn't help because it doesn't make mining with an axe instant. Or, you know, and leaves take longer now because a hoe is the tool. So I did make hoes to get leaves. So I made all of these axes that are efficiency 5, fortune 3, which fortune wasn't that big a deal. At first I thought fortune was going to be good for getting saplings, but basically the leaves take longer with an axe now. So whatever, then unbreaking mending. So then I made these harvesters with fortune, and that can make the leaves much quicker, and also efficiency and unbreaking and mending. And then I made one of them with silk touch in case I want to actually collect leaves. So I'm in the haste beacon right now. You can see haste 2. I have it activated as 2. And unfortunately, it doesn't, even with an efficiency 5, it doesn't quite get to instant harvesting. And leaves take forever with an axe, but basically with they're pretty much instant with the hoe. And so I can do that, and you know, and basically I'll go around, and when I'm doing the harvesting, I will, if there's leaves that are too low, like I'll just be chopping this with an axe, and then when I get to leaves that are too low, wham, I just hit it with one of these things, and I'm good. I guess that was that tree. So, yeah, so I guess I'll finish up these right here, and maybe go till I get being very stingy even with fortune 3 with the saplings. There's 1. Oh, I've got 3. Okay. So I collect stuff off here, and I probably will build those beacons, but I don't like the fact that there's 2 lit beacons, and what eventually will be 3, so I'll maybe make an automatic thing which will turn them on and off. I even put a switch over here to it doesn't do anything right now, but eventually that switch might turn them on and off, and they'll be more like, one of them I determined would be over here. So it would be, I would take this tree out, and it would come up right through the center of there. And then the other one, you'll see, here's the dark oak, the bigger jungle, and the bigger spruce. The other one would be right here. So basically, the beam would come up through here. And leaves shouldn't block the thing, but I would have the on and off switch, which would close it off when necessary. So, here we have there's a crafting table and this one of my ender chests. This carries my tools, and as I break them, I can go to either the Enderman farm or the zombie piglin farm and do mending on them and repair them. I made the wooden axe to test the haste speed, and it definitely works faster. I guess I could show that real quick. So see, well, I'd have to go all the way over to where haste wears off and whatever. So yeah, it works. Trust me, it does help. So I probably will do it, but I wanted to test because I didn't want to do all that work without doing it. So anyway, then in here I have basically all of the saplings in case I need some of them that are up here, and I'll fill these up eventually. And then up here, I put in things, and basically they go get sorted, as you can see. So I'll chop stuff down, drop it all off in there, and I can come over here and sleep in this tent. So when I say drop it off there, where does there go? There goes down here. And down here is this thing. So this is an automatic sorting system, and this is just temporarily here, again, for testing, but it was just a good area to kind of build that. So here you have birch, and basically it will filter all the items down to here. I mean, as they fill up, I can go up to the thing, but all of them will filter down into here. Same with oak. Same with jungle, and you'll see jungle's filled up, so additional jungle will go up into there. And actually, there's a hopper that would be full too, technically, but whatever. Acacia, spruce, and so there's some right there, dark oak, and then this is sticks, okay? Then over here, you have just a miscellaneous sorter, so if I put anything in that chest that doesn't belong in any of these, they'll go in here. And then I have apples over here, and then all of the saplings of the various kinds. And there's saplings in each of these just because I was testing the thing, even though some of them weren't completely full. And yeah, so then this is the inside. You see they're just stacks of hoppers, and then there's item sorters up there. Again, there's tons of tutorials for item sorters and blah, blah, blah. I'm not going to really do any kind of tutorial there. But you can look it up. But it seems to work okay. So I'm happy with it. I probably will build 2 of those with haste so that I can harvest as quickly as possible. I guess it's worth it. Oh, and you could see over there is where the mob dropper is. At some point, I'm probably going to make a pathway over to there. This is on the same level as that, basically. But that's where my mobs that are spawned in the dark rooms over there go. And I've actually turned it off because I need to do something about storage for those, although I don't want necessarily an item sorter for this. I don't want to lag everything. This was very handy, but there's only a few different kinds of things that come out of that. I don't know. I'm not entirely sure what I'm going to do about items, but I might want to make a big storage down there. I obviously have storage for items right now that's up there. I haven't fully decided what I'm going to do about the storage for the mob drops, but I'm happy to be getting string now because I wasn't really before. So, I think I showed this last time, but and I was able to get a couple of llamas to not despawn. So, yeah, I mean, I think I showed this last time, but there's these chests right over here that have tons of mob drops in them that are all basically mostly filled. Yeah, in fact, I did show this last time because this was screwed up last time, and I didn't do anything to fix it. There we go, and there we go. Okay. But yeah, and then arrow. I mean, I have tons of stuff, and it's still a dark room. Haven't really done anything with that. I'm not sure what I'm gonna do with this area thought about maybe a farm where villagers harvest carrots and potatoes just for me, but haven't completely decided on that yet. So we'll see. Yeah, so that's where I'm at. You might notice that I have done a lot of stuff over here in this in the pyramid. Maybe I will climb the pyramid just for giggles here. So you've noticed that I've done a lot of stuff over here by this pyramid and haven't really done much of anything at the zoo lately. I also showed my my wither fight, and I did one more of those, obviously, to get the second beacon. But you know, and the second wither fight, I had some chicken eggs, and so I have like 3 stacks or so, 2 or 3 stacks of wither roses, which is cool. So you can pretty good view of the tree farm. I still need to put sand around the outside of that. Oh yeah, there's no glass there either, and sand all the way outside of that. Sand over there, and right here. You'll see the glass and the melon and pumpkin farm. I want to, coming out here, not quite as extensive as that. Coming out here, I want to create a sugarcane farm, automated sugarcane farm, again with the hopper minecarts, and collect sugarcane through there. And then you see what's currently sheep farm, but I have 2 sheep and then 2. What is C? Okay, I have 2 sheep and then 2. Cows tied up over there. So if I want to start breeding cows into there, I could slaughter all the sheep and start breeding all the cows, or I could breed them both. I mean, whatever. But yeah, and so then if I want to trade with the butchers or if the leather workers for that, I can do it. And there's still the sheep farm and whatever. There's the pumpkin melon farm. That's where I want to make the sugarcane farm, and woo, there's my massive tree farm. So, yeah, I'm happy about the way this is going, but I guess that's maybe the last thing I'm gonna do, and then move the sand over, and then I'm not abandoning this area. It's been wonderful to get some of the resources like the emeralds that I wanted, and I'm really stoked about getting clay, the terracotta or the glazed terracotta through the oh, that's not good. Okay. I'm gonna have to figure out, is it right here? Okay. Sorry. There, and boom. There we go. Okay. So I'm excited to get the glazed terracotta. I hadn't thought about getting that from the villager trading, so I have extra building blocks, which is wonderful. And so I'm going to keep trading with these guys. Also, the availability for brick. You will see I have done a lot of trading for brick because that is how I built those guys up. And then I have tons of emeralds, but honestly, I've spent a ton of emeralds too. I mean, look at all the brick that I spent emeralds on. Look at look at the terracotta and the whatever. Oh, and I guess maybe you saw this. I don't know, but within the tree farm, I didn't want, in my last tree farm, I had wood surrounds around the trees, but I didn't want the axe to be just cutting through them. So these are like terracotta, or andesite, basically, or the birch ones have, what is it, granite, the white one? I don't know. So yeah, so I was happy about and so you'll see that there goes all the way up and down. So obviously I traded a lot for those just to get those. So yeah, I'm gonna keep this area up. I'm gonna keep doing that, but I do want to get back to some other projects. I'm probably gonna finish the sugarcane farm is my guess, and then kind of go out to other things. Probably back to the zoo and working on the hostile mob area, but we'll see. I haven't completely decided. There are a couple of other projects that I'm entertaining. I still have not laid a single block for the castle that I talked about near the pillager outpost. But I do want to do. I talked about moving the flower farm away from where the wither skeleton killing thing is, and I do want to do something a little bit more extensive for that. But I don't know. I don't know what the next kind of project is going to be. I've just really been hanging out and spending time here. And I don't know if it looks like I've done a lot or not, but I have grinded on a number of things. So I'm pretty happy. And I still have a lot of wooden stuff over by the main base, which I haven't moved over at all. So that's one of the things that I need to transport some of that over, just because I'm going to have all my wood storage right here, obviously. I mean, why bother having any more? And so I don't know what I'm going to do about the base. By the way, you can see the storage areas when you walk out, which I sort of thought about doing some kind of arc down of the sand to cover up some of the underground areas, but I don't know. We'll see. I'm not that amped about, like, I don't care that much about the fact that it's visible, but so I haven't completely decided yet what I'm going to do, but that's right now where it's at. So you can see all of those things underground, which honestly, in a way, is kind of cool. Or I might just make boxes around them so that all you really see is just cobblestone underneath there or something, so that you know that there's something underneath, like tunnels or secret areas or whatever underneath the pyramid, but you don't know or see exactly what it is. I'm not sure. So over here at the main area, so obviously I have a way, way, way better mob farm now, so I'm probably going to destroy that mob farm. I obviously have a way, way, way bigger, and I would argue better tree farm right now, so I am going to likely tear down this tree farm. And I have pumpkins and melons, which I've been growing over here, and I don't have anything set up quite yet for any of these other things, although I talked about making villagers automatically harvesting some of these other crops within the pyramid itself. I haven't completely decided, although I don't necessarily need most of these crops. I mean, it's nice to have some level of potatoes and carrots just so I can trade up villagers in the beginning before they get to the pumpkins and melons, but that's mostly what I'm going to be exchanging for emeralds because they're like one each and they're auto harvesting. And it's nice to have some source of wheat because you can make hay bales and things, which are nice and decorative. But, I guess clearly, the goal is getting rid of that, getting rid of this. I'm cleaning this area out. So eventually, I'm probably going to do something different over here. Like maybe this is really the spawn area. And so, in a sense, it's nice that this is always loaded, I guess. Maybe stuff grows a little bit faster because of that, but like this was the starting blocks right here. And so I might make something more along the lines of a base or like a house or kind of a big, I don't want to say castle because I'm going to make the castle in the other area, but like a big house, like a personal mansion, whatever thing. I don't know. Haven't completely decided what I'm gonna do over here, but yeah. Trading bazaar and pyramid farms, yeah. Build a castle. Zoo, the aquarium's done. Bird bee exhibit, villager. See, I still have a lot of things to do. I did do the spider farm though. That's good. And then enchanting table. So okay, well I'm gonna go. But that hopefully that gives you some good idea of some of the plans I'm at and where I'm at. So yeah, like I said, I'm gonna go. As always, gamers, have a good evening, day, and night. Minecraft, time lapse, mob traps, world maps, cat naps, rap tracks, perhaps. You'll tune in and watch the hijinks, and if you like, click the up and subscribe links.